Good morning, everyone. Good morning. How's everybody? And happy Sunday morning to you all. Um, popping on to give my recap of the show last night. So come on in. Please hit that like, share, and subscribe button for me if you have not done that. Please keep in mind that everything that I say it is alleged and it's in my very own opinion and it's for entertainment purposes only. Thank you all, as I always do, for your love and support of my channel. I greatly appreciate you all so much. For the ones that come through. So yeah, I'm just popping on. We have a few minutes. I hope everybody's having an amazing Sunday. The sun is shining a little bit. No rain, no snow. It's still cold, but in spite of, God is still good. Mm-mm-mm. So yes, y'all, all bush watchers in the bushes, please hit the like button. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mm, I hope everybody got a chance to listen to the show. If you did, you did. If you didn't, hey Miss Gail, good morning. Thank you for popping in. Greatly appreciate you for your support and love. Thank you so much. Mm, mm. Thank you, Miss Elizabeth, for the Sunday blessings. Sunday blessings to you too as well, beautiful. Thank you so much for being here. Greatly appreciate it. But yeah, I hope y'all got a chance to look at the show. If not, hear the show. Um, it was pretty good. As for me, I would probably give it maybe an 8. But it was okay. It was a pretty good show. Mm. I didn't I couldn't look at that Carlos King thing the other night. Um it was like listening to Miss Wanda, and I didn't feel like listening to Miss Wanda. So yes, but anyway, y'all please come in. Thank you. The ones that would like to be here, I greatly appreciate y'all so much for your love and your support to me and my channel. Thank you so much. But be on maybe about 30 minutes to an hour. Um I know y'all probably have things to do and stuff on this Sunday, and I do myself as well. So but y'all know I'll be popping back on later on if something do pop off or whatever. So yeah. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, mm, mm. Did y'all ladies get to look at the show last night? Mm, mm. So um Like I said, I thought the show was pretty good last night. The show picked up with Kimmy going over to Mel house on a invite from Mel. So they was eating and chatting. Y'all know Mel loves to eat. She had cooked um I think it was lunch for her and Kimmy. So they was sitting around eating and talking. Mel let Kimmy know she hadn't seen her since the um mimosa. So they were sitting around talking and carrying on. Um, as we know and can see, Kimmy is the bone collector. Um, and she loves to give off some good news, bad news, or whatever kind of news. Any kind of news, as long as it's not anything dealing with her and Martell. Um, hey, Miss Destiny. She says, "Good morning. Yes, I give it a 7. The Destiny scene could have stayed out. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, Kimmy gets there and she asked Mel if she and still hung out with Chris. So Mel lets her know, they don't hang out, but they're still cordial and friends. They still cool. So at that time, then she lets her know that it was Chris that hooked up Trish and Martell. And Mel is looking like, oh, really? So to me, Kimmy wants to, um, I would say, bring confusion between Mel and Chris and Nell if they don't have any. She was wanting to bring on some confusion um, in that scene to me. My thoughts, my opinion. Um, she said then Kimmy wants to know where Mel and Trish stood at this point. Mel let her know that she didn't like Trish and she would not be inviting her to anything that she's having anymore. So Kimmy was looking like she was so stunned, like, oh my God, really? This is what's going on? But Mel said, yeah, she was de-inviting her from any and everything. It's saying 45 people. If y'all is in the bushes listening, you're more than welcome to come in and or hit the like button or hit the dislike button. Whatever you would like to do, it's fine. Greatly appreciate y'all so much. Um, so on that scene right there, that's what I got out of that. That Kimmy was trying to get some stuff started. So it is what it is. Then we have the Tisha and Destiny sitting down for their brunch. Tisha's in her confession and she's letting everybody know that she hadn't seen Destiny in a while, so she was kind of excited to see Destiny and the brunch thing. Um, and in come we already know. In come old Martell. Martell comes in to ambush and crash their brunch. But Tisha was getting about ready to get into the plate. She was getting ready to get with it. It's saying 53 people. If you guys would like to come in, you are more than welcome. I greatly appreciate you so much. As always, I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for the love and support that y'all have been giving me. I greatly appreciate each and every one of y'all. But Tisha said that she would not be sitting without her husband. I didn't know that Marsau was such a protector. She was speaking on sitting across eating with Martell, and her husband wasn't there to protect her. I never known. Like I said, Marsau to be protecting Tisha from anything. But new day, new time, new everything. Things are changing, I guess. So yeah. So at that time, Tisha, she leaves. She got her jaws all full. They all swole. Sitting up there, she was getting ready to get into that food. It looked really good. I don't know what she was eating, but it looked good. Maybe I think it might have been a burger or something. But Destiny said she had ordered healthy food, and Tisha ordered like I guess more or less like junk food. And she told Tisha that's why her butt would be. That's why her butt was big. I was like, oh wow, wait, what? But yeah, so Tisha she left and Destiny was telling Martell, all these M's, was telling Martell that, um she appreciated the effort that he put in to um come and apologize, but she said she didn't think that Tisha was at that time ready to accept it. Um, so Martell lets Destiny know that he's not gonna keep being nice to people. Um, Destiny just looked at him, um, like really, you said that. Um, maybe Destiny should take some part too. I'm not sure, but then we get to the Destiny. Destiny looks just like her dad to me. Um, she she looks like her dad spit her out. Um, yeah, she looks like her dad spit her out. She is the spitting image of her dad. Like I said, oh my God, I was like, ooh, she looks just like that man. But he seems to be a very nice person, very sweet and kind, loving man. I think he's her dad is going through cancer and stuff. So, he spoke on um his stay in the hospital. She said that he was crying and praying. And that's what we have to do. We have to, prayer is so much needed. You have to pray a lot these days. Oh my God. Pray, 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 pray. And so she did ask him. They was out fishing. They went to the lake. She had took her dad to the lake to go fishing, and that's what they was out there doing, hanging out. I guess you could call it father daughter day. But like I said, she looks just like her dad. And she asked her daddy, um, oh, and he also after he said about the hospital, he was letting her know, that God handles everything, and He does. So she asked him, how did he feel whenever he found out she was in foster care? He kind of got a little sad about that as well. Um, he told her, he didn't like it when he found out where she was at. He reached out and got him a lawyer, y'all, and he told that lawyer he wanted his daughter. Um, It didn't matter what it took and how much money. He didn't care. He just wanted his daughter. So he let her know that around like 9 o'clock, I think it was one night, the lawyer had reached out to him and told him that he could come and get his daughter. He said he spoke about how happy he was to hear that news. He was super and so excited to hear the news about being able to go and get Destiny. And he said that when they got home they had a little some trials and tribulations, that was probably to be expected. She didn't say how old she was whenever she was in the foster care. She didn't mention that. So maybe when she had to be, I would probably say a teenager, because he was like, they wasn't really getting along whenever he got her home. So they talked, and I'm sure he was praying, and he said like things just kind of like ironed itself out. It's saying 57 people is in the chat. Um if y'all would like to come in, you are more than welcome to come in. Um, as I said, I greatly appreciate each and every one of y'all for popping in, bush watchers and all. Um, Destiny, she got all teary eyed. She was crying a little bit. She was a little sad behind it, whatever. But I thought that was heartfelt and touching, a good touching scene. Um, Laura, she's going to. Kimmy spoke about the Madani reopening and all of that. So Destiny was like, she was a little worried about the Madani. Hey Miss Cheryl, how are you? Thank you so much for popping in. I greatly appreciate you. Um, and you have a blessed day as well. Thank you so much for popping in. Y'all please hit the like button for me. Um, but yeah, Destiny was talking about Hey, Miss Dorothy. She says, "Good morning, G Squad. May God bless your day. Love you, Miss Dorothy. I love you more. Thank you so much for your love and support and your prayers and all of that. I greatly appreciate y'all so much. Um, I'm gonna do my commentary every day like I always do it. And it'll be different times or whatever. But if something pops off or whatever, I may pop on without notification or whatever. Nothing new that I haven't already done or whatever. But that was a good scene with her and her dad. She um everybody was worried about the Madani reopening though. We know the brick and mortar Madani was where Martel and all of them and Mel and Wanda and them was getting about ready to get with it. We'll say get about it up there or whatever. So everybody was a little iffy about that. But she had Nelson there to do some things in her little storage unit. I think it was gonna look real nice or whatever. But she said a lot of the stores out there on the front started just like her business did. So I guess it's nothing new. Maybe new to us because we've never seen nobody, get a storage unit or whatever. Hey, Miss Sonia, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate you so much. Y'all please make sure y'all hit the like button for me. Um, but yes, all the stores basically started out like she started out, and they fixed it up and they opened up a business. So that's what she's done. Fix it up and open up her Madani relaunch. It looked totally different to me whenever she came out to greet the people that was there. I don't know, maybe they had to go like towards the back. It's where she was gonna have a little store or opening or whatever. I'm not sure. Well, she came out and she was smiling and happy. She had her pictures and stuff up out there, posted and stuff. Martell standing there looking like he was about crazy, clapping and rooting for her and all of that. Hey Destiny. She says Destiny says hello at Sonya. But yeah, Martell was standing there with his Easter suit on. He was standing there clapping hard, rooting for him. Her daddy was letting her know he was proud of her. He was there as well. Um, and she made her little speech, y'all. She made her speech, and she said to never give up. Regardless of what you go through or whatever. Destiny said, "Don't give up." Um, Miss Dorothy says that girl is broke. Where all this money is coming from? She is spending all her dad money. That's sad because she should be taking care of her dad. You know what? I saw it and it looked so nice. I guess they had heat, air, whatever. It was really nice. Where she was at this time. Nothing like when she was at the brick and mortar. With no heat and all of that stuff. It was nothing like that. But she was happy. She had they had food and drinks and they had the whole nine. It was really nice. Of course, everybody was there except for Mel. Mel is not gonna be there um for that event. But let me see. Uh, then we go to I think it was Mel and Chris sit down. Mel is so funny, y'all. Mel is at the like a popcorn place, waiting for Chris to come by. She had called and asked him to meet with her. So he came to meet with her at the popcorn place and they sat down and they was talking and Mel was like she got some popcorn because she got some tea and Chris was like, huh? And she said, yeah, I got some tea. And Chris was looking like, well, what are you talking about? And she let him know that Kimmy had came by and was telling her that he was the one that hooked up him, Martell and Trisha. But I'm glad that Mel called Kimmy name out so Chris will actually know who it was that said what or whatever. So yeah, she let him know it was Kimmy. And of course, Chris said he did not. Um, she gets a check from Loving Marriage Huntsville. Yeah, but it was so nice on Sonya. But I think maybe production pitched in a little bit or something. I'm not sure, but it was really nice, the setup and everything. But Chris let Mel know that he did not hook Marty Mar up with Trish. Um, Chris, I like he was a little offended by that or whatever. And so Mel let him know that she had met with Nell at the bridal place. But when she met with her, she didn't say anything about what Kimmy had told her. Um, so she told Chris she was 2 days late from RSVPing for the vow renewal. And he looked like, really, Mel? Destiny says, I think he knew why she called him. He was playing. Yeah, probably so. Miss Doctor says, G Squad. If you ever need me on your panel, I would be happy to come up. Miss Dorothy, I love you. Thank you so much. I'm gonna pause with the Love and Marriage Huntsville for a minute. But when I started this channel, that was actually not the direction that I had prayed about and wanted to go in. But it's kind of like what happened. So lesson learned. It's all good. I'm good. The people that want to be here to support, they will be here to support. And the ones that leave, you wasn't meant for me. So it is what it is. God will supply all your needs. I built my channel from scratch, ground up by myself. So, if that's what happens, I'll do it all over again. What they say, no harm, no foul. Hey, sexy diva, welcome. How are you, beautiful? Thank you for popping in. No harm, no foul, but yeah. Um, Sometimes you just got to learn the hard way. So, won't be the first one, won't be the last one, I'm sure. But anyway, back to the matter at hand. Like I said, thank y'all that's here. I greatly appreciate y'all and love y'all so much. Um, let's see. Mhm. Hey, Miss Lily. Hey, how are you, beautiful? Thank you for popping in. I greatly appreciate it. Um, Let me see. And also Miss Dorothy, it was open panel, but this time I think I'll be more careful with the panel and maybe one or two at a time or something like that that has a story that they would love to share, something that might be able to help somebody or whatever. I'll do it that way, but and keep it strictly YouTube. Not looking for any friends or anything like that. Have plenty, too many, as people would say. But I'm good. I feel good, and it is what it is. Like I said, uh, you get your blessings from God, not people. You are a blessed woman, and sometimes God removes people out of our lives. Absolutely, Miss Dorothy, He sure do. That sounds good, G Squad. Yes, ma'am. You're absolutely right on that. We just got to learn. People in your life for a reason, and some is in your life for a season. You just got to know how to identify. But I saw it all coming. But it's an experience, so I learned, and I'll just keep it moving. Like I said, and also I've been losing a lot of subscribers, but that's okay too. Like I said, they want to stay, they're gonna stay. They want to leave, they're gonna leave. I don't have nothing to hide or anything like that. But that's just gonna be my last time. I'm gonna come up and do my commentary on whatever I'm gonna do my commentary on. Stick to the matter at hand, and keep praying and keep moving forward. That's it. That's all I can do. But let's get back here. And the setup was let's see, Destiny. Yeah. So Destiny's gonna be hosting Mel. Oh no, let me finish with Mel and Chris. So yeah, Mel and Chris know that she had an RSVP because she's waiting to talk to him, and Chris looked like, really, Mel, really, Mel. But it's so funny how they get um D Squad, I want to bless you this morning. Don't have a cash app, I only have Zelle. You know what, Miss Dorothy? I called my bank the other night. I finally got my Zelle account set up. Um, so but you have to come up and so I can put my number, so you can get my phone number. And if you have something that you want to say or share, that's fine with me. Like I said, I'm good. I'm satisfied. I'm happy. And the ones that would like to bless the channel, they're gonna bless the channel and like the channel and subscribe to the channel. All of that. Like I said, I started by myself. I didn't have an audience or anything like that, but I see it's like 96 people, so I'm sure people are listening to me to hear how I sound. I'm still stuffy. That's it. That's all. Hear how I sound and seeing if I was gonna give my commentary. Hey, Miss Justice, when you really give it to God, wisdom says, stop speaking on it. Yes, put it in God's hand and leave it there. All truth, yours and theirs, will be revealed in Jesus' name. Thank you so much for that. I greatly appreciate that. As always, I appreciate everybody that's coming through. Um, I always appreciate, the prayers, praying over my channel and stuff. But like I said, I started with just myself. There was nobody in the chat, nobody in the live, or none of that. So I started and I build. Like I said, I haven't even been on YouTube a year. So, it's a building process, but it's all good. But Destiny now, so yeah, Mel's gonna be attending the bridal thing for Nell and Chris. And Destiny is hosting it. But I had to back up just a little bit because when they were still at the Madani thing, they had walked out. Kimmy, Tisha, and Destiny had walked out, and they was talking. And Kimmy asked, she told Kimmy she was hosting a bridal thing for Neil, and Kimmy asked her, "Was everybody coming?" She was like, "Well, yeah," and she asked her, "Is Sonny coming?" So she said no. Hey, Miss Shaquanda, welcome. How are you, beautiful? Thank you for popping in. So she said no. So she said, well, she got to keep an open mind and be open to everybody coming. And she had to let her know that, that's not your bridal um event. That's Nell's event. And that she has to keep an open mind. And if Nell wanted Sonny to come, she has to invite Sonny as well. So she was like, "Well, yeah, I invite everybody, whoever she wanted, whatever." So they gets to the after she do her announcement and everything. They go outside and they was talking, and Nia was telling her, she was sorry about what had happened with her and the Sonny Moses situation or whatever. But she said she felt like that was not her battle, and that's true. It is not her battle. Um, hey, Miss Dorothy, how are you?
Good morning, and good
Good
morning to
morning.
everybody's out there, and God bless to everyone.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you so, so much.
Ever
How you
since
doing?
I've been listening to, your content, and then I'll be at work, I'd be like, oh my goodness, I cannot get on the phone, but I'm gonna sneak on the phone. But I just love your content. Um, I'm not thinking about whatever happened yesterday. I focus on you because what I was hearing, it was just messy. It didn't happen. I think that should have been did behind closed doors. That's just how I feel about it. And I don't want to talk about it no more because you are a blessed woman and I'm going to bless you today.
I greatly appreciate it. I'm not talking about it no more either, Miss Dorothy.
Mm-mm.
Everybody's gonna have an opinion. I should not have went over there because nothing got resolved, but I did because a couple of people asked me to go, and I did. But it is what it is. I'm not gonna try
Yeah.
to explain it or rectify. I just want to be left alone. I want peace. I said I didn't want the mess on my channel, but I ended up with some mess. But maybe that's a YouTube thing. I don't know.
It too shall pass.
It too shall pass, and it will. Hey, look, you know what I said? I said it's my turn.
You know the devil come and steal, kill, and destroy. And everything
Absolutely.
if we don't keep on the whole armor of God, even a little bitty crack in that armor, he's coming lurking.
Mm-hmm.
But you
Mm-hmm.
keep that whole armor on. You hear me?
Yes, ma'am. I
You
absolutely
keep that
will.
whole armor on because you're doing an excellent job.
I greatly appreciate
I'm
this.
constantly on your channel, and and I was asking my kids because when you said your age, I was like, oh wow, me and her the same age. So that's why I can relate to her. And
Mm-hmm.
so I was telling my daughter, I was like, look, I say I'm a subscriber, but I said I want to do the next step. I want to go behind the walls with them. And so my daughter was like, well, Mom, what you talking about? I was like, well, YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I want to subscribe to their channels and stuff. So she's gonna come over here today and she's gonna set it up for me. And the first channel that I'm gonna, come to is yours.
Oh wow, thank you.
Oh
Miss
yes.
Destiny, thank you so much for becoming a new member. I greatly appreciate it. And I like I said, I appreciate y'all love and support. I have lost about 300 people, but like I said, I
G
started
Squad.
with one, ma'am,
When you lose some, what God give it to you back in?
tenfold.
Come on now.
So
Come on
yes,
now.
I'm not sad. I'm not sad. I'm not worried or
And I keep
anything.
hearing you when you say, I'm not sad, I'm not worried. You ain't worried about it because he finna give it to you tenfold. That's why you not
Mm-hmm.
worried. Don't
Yeah.
worry about them 300 people. They weren't
I
never with
know.
you anyway,
Absolutely,
you know?
absolutely.
So
Mhm,
you the everything, all the mess and what's not like God have
mhm.
exit the door. So what's
Amen.
like
Thank you so
God
much.
is
Mhm,
that 300 gonna be 600 in the name of
mhm,
Jesus.
mm.
It's gonna be 600. Don't worry about that
Oh
300. Are you bringing tears to my eyes because I feel a blessing coming to you, G
oh
Squad.
my God. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it.
And I'm going
Ooh.
and with my kids and my grandkids because today is my grandson's birthday and he in Jamaica. But I'm going around to my house with my kids and to their houses
Mhm.
and collect the offering for you.
Oh.
And this is from me. It's not even from me. It's from God.
Mm.
Because G Squad, I don't know you from a can of paint. I don't even know where you live at. But when God put a blessing on my heart, I have to be obedient.
Mm. Miss Dorothy, I was doing good. You coming up here getting me all emotional. Now don't be doing that.
That's happy.
Yes,
I just
it
wanted
is.
to encourage you. Keep
Yes,
on
ma'am.
going.
Mhm.
Don't say what you're not going to do. Continue on doing what you're doing on the record because that's what God wants us to do. I was reading one of the comments and the lady said, we don't talk about it. Just give it to God. Correct.
Mhm. Mhm.
Give
Mhm.
it to Him. Leave it at the altar. And you
Absolutely.
continue doing your daily thing that you do every day, regardless of how many numbers on there.
Right. Mhm. Oh, I intended on doing that, like I said, maybe it's just my turn, and that's fine. God give his toughest battles to his strongest warriors. So
That's
I'm
right.
here, and I'm
That's
gonna go
right.
through it, and I'm gonna get on my channel every day that God gives me, and I'm gonna do what I do. But if you check the back chat, do you know how to do that?
I just only know how to do Zelle through people
Yeah, yeah. But I had
phone
to give
number
you my
and do their email.
I had to give you my phone number, and I put it in the back chat. Do you know how to get it?
Uh-uh. I'm so sorry. I
Um,
just don't.
do you see anything that says let me see. If you
Oh,
tap
see, I
on
see
more,
chat got one. It got one. Is that me? Let me
yeah, do
push
you
on it.
see the word more?
I got it. I got it, G Swag.
You got okay.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
daughter tell me, she said, Mama, just play with it. You'll get it. And I do. I be playing with this little computer thing, but I got it. I'm going to my daughter's house. I'm
Yes,
going
ma'am.
downstairs because my son, he came here for breakfast when he
Oh,
got
did
off
he?
work. He come here for breakfast every time he get off work.
Oh,
Every time.
if you was near me and you was my mom, I'd probably go get me some breakfast, lunch, dinner, supper, all of that. I'd be like, you
You
got my
know,
plate ready?
and you know what, G Squad, I'm from the South.
Yes, ma'am.
And people always ask me, they like, why you still cook big breakfast and your kids, they gone.
Mm.
It's like one child here
Mhm, mhm,
out of my kids. And I'm like, I said, I'm from the South. I said, that's what we do. We cook all day.
mhm.
Even though if we go out and work, we gonna come in, we gonna cook something. See, we don't cook like eggs and we cook eggs and bacon and stuff like that. But if you from deep from the South back then,
Yes.
trust me, you cooking a pork chop with some grits and eggs. A
Pork-
smothered pork chop with grits and eggs.
Are you serious?
Oh yes.
Oh man, I'm from North Carolina. We ain't do no grits and all of that. And you know,
Oh
some people
yeah.
grits. I've never ate fish and grits in my entire life.
Really? Oh my God. You don't know
Nope.
what you
I
mean.
love shrimp. I love shrimp and grits. That's really good.
You just got to get the right people to make it for you.
Yeah.
My husband, he a truck driver and he also is a cook. He love
Mm.
to cook. He love to cook. And he whips up everything. He don't cook small, he cook big.
Really?
He cooks big, yes.
Oh God. She's Miss
Yes.
Sonia said we do in Atlanta. Oh, okay. But
Mhm.
no, ain't nothing like having a good husband that can cook some good food and keep that good kitchen clean while he's cooking.
Yeah. Look, now I gotta come behind him and do that part right there when he in the kitchen.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
I
I
wanted
would
to talk
probably
about this episode. I did one because I'm getting a little tired of Love and Marriage Huntsville. But I just came off, I roamed through the bushes because I guess that's what they said in YouTube Street. You behind the bushes. So,
mm-hmm.
so I was listening to Mel and Mel was saying like she on a network, and I'm like Mel on the network. She said my blessings, my blessings. She keeps me
Mm-hmm.
encouraged.
Mm-hmm.
I
Me
don't know
too.
about no other lady. I'm not even thinking about her and Martell marriage. I'm looking at
Right.
her spiritual journey.
Mm-hmm.
And people always talk about the millimeters. I'm a millimeter. I
Yep.
am.
Millimeter as well. Yes.
And I I look at Mel, I look at her spiritual journey.
Mm-hmm.
Cause if it wasn't for her spiritual journey,
Mm-hmm.
Mel would not be in the spot that she's in.
Oh wow.
Mel when in the beginning when Mel was going back and forth with them on social media,
Mm-hmm.
I followed this young lady from day one when this TV show first came on.
Yep.
And in the beginning, I did not like her personality, didn't like her
Really?
attitude. I didn't. I didn't. And I
I
was
thought
like,
she was
no,
funny.
I
I
said,
thought she
no,
was
she gotta humble herself. She not humbling herself. But then when I seen her mom, I'm like, that's a spiritual lady sitting right there.
mm-hmm.
Bill had so much going on. And I just believe this. Mel had that spirituality already inside her. When she married the devil, she probably felt like, you know what, I don't want, because sometimes we do. We feel like, okay, he from the other side of the tracks, but I'm from on this side. We live in
mm-hmm.
both two different lives.
Right.
When he say stupid stuff like, I got her in church. No, you didn't. That girl mama been taking her to church ever since she been born.
Now see, Miss Dorothy, I couldn't understand why he said that.
But you see,
Um,
it don't bother me. It don't
right.
bother. And that's why I say I take a page out of her spiritual book. I love to follow her now. Mel got to a point, I remember she wanted to apologize to Tisha. That's when I felt like Mel changed the whole. her whole life. You know what? I gotta get off this train right here. I gotta get
And
on this spiritual
ho-
journey.
ho- hold on for 1 second, Miss Patricia. Hey, Miss Dorothy. Good morning, Miss Patricia. And then Miss Missy. Good morning, beautiful. Thank y'all for being here. She says, "Thank you, Miss Dorothy, for blessing G Squad. God is in control. We don't know the entire story of the situation. Maybe it was time for a shift. My prayers are with you, G Squad." Thank you so much, Miss Missy. Greatly appreciate you so much. Miss Dorothy, you fell down. If you see that link, you can come back. If not, you can put it in the chat and I'll drop it again because I want to hear what you had to say. Um, yeah, sometimes I do interrupt and I try to read some of the chat or whatever is going on. But yes, um, but yeah, Mel was something special when she first came on to the show. She was funny to me, like I said, though. I loved it. Um, I see you learning how to work this stuff up here. How you falling down over here?
I, Miss G Squad, I don't know. This little computer. Hello,
Yes, I'm here.
I'm back on.
Yes, ma'am. Uh huh.
Oh, okay, okay. I am so sorry. I think I hit some and it just went on out. And I'm like, oh
Yeah,
Lord.
you can easily do that. That's what happened to me a while ago. I fell down and you didn't even realize I was down. I said, Lord, let me get back up there because I don't want her to think she's by herself.
Yeah, all this thing that like Mel, her spiritual journey and
Hmm.
everything. That's what I look when I see Mel. I don't
Hmm.
see Mel. I don't see her divorce. I don't see none of that. Everything that God wanted Mel to do,
Hmm.
God told Mel go. Mel was obedient, did everything. She stopped. She said, "What am I? Like what am I doing?
Hmm.
Let me get off this train with these folk
Right.
and let me get on this spiritual journey
Hmm.
because now I'm going through some stuff.
Mm.
God want me to do some stuff too, so I got to be obedient. But thank God for Miss Van because I know that lady was encouraging her daughter.
Hmm.
I love me some Miss Van.
I do too. She's a, I tell people all the time when people deal with narcissistic people, especially a man, and then you got kids, that mess can really do some damage to the mental.
hmm
So
hmm That
I
lady
tell
is a
people,
spiritual woman. That lady
mm,
have took her daughter out of that situation, told her, "No, you need to come back over here, sweetie."
mm-hmm,
How Miss Van stood up to Miss Wanda, but she did it in a spiritual form. I'm
yep,
watching this lady. I'm like, look at this
mm-hmm,
angel.
mm-hmm,
Miss
mm-hmm,
Wanda, you can't touch that. No matter how whatever you say out your mouth, you
mm-hmm,
you ain't gonna touch that baby. God ain't gonna let you.
mm-hmm.
When Mel came up with that slogan, God said go. I put that on my car. I ordered my sweatshirt. I had to get sweatshirt. I told my husband I really wanted to,
Mm-hmm.
but those words keeps me going.
Yeah,
Keeps me going. And let it keep you going, G Squad. God said go.
absolutely.
I I had to realize when things was like going wrong, in my life and stuff like that. I was like, I ain't built you for that. I have to take negative stuff out your life to put positive things in your life. I had
Mm-hmm,
to listen to that. Same thing with Mel. Mel ain't thinking about none of them. No matter how much they come for her,
mm-hmm,
Mel gonna still stand. Cause she stand on God's word.
absolutely.
And if you notice, if you look at they little pages and all that, now everybody want to put God in their mouth. And I want them to, because
Yes,
he's supposed to be first in their life. But do
mm-hmm,
it right. Do it right. Meditate on your word. Don't put it in your mouth, just be putting it in. Study the word. But I did
absolutely.
want to talk about Dusty Dan.
She out there fishing. She out there fishing. Don't she look just like her dad?
I yes, but I just believe this child is lying. Her whole story is a lie to me.
Yeah, I think somebody said her mom name is Pearl.
I just believe her. I believe Dusty Dan was a troubled child with her mama,
Mm.
and her mama sent her south to stay with her daddy.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I believe, allegedly.
Yeah.
But
But
that's what
I
I believe. Cause why you didn't bring all this up when you was first on there before you got fired the first time?
mm-hmm. Hey, Miss
Cause being
Maria.
with your dad was beautiful. Hey Maria.
Miss Maria, Miss Dorothy's up here on this here panel with me. Mm. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Well, she look
Dusty
angry,
Dan ain't got no money.
but she looks angry.
She is. She angry. She jealous. She got envy in her heart. Her and Martell.
Mm-hmm.
They they
Mm-hmm.
they got they bitter to the core.
Mm-hmm.
Martell gonna crack up. He is. He gonna
mm-hmm.
crack up. Because for somebody coming from a millionaire status,
Mm-hmm.
when you struggling on I'ma say dollars, I'ma say dollars for now. A couple more months it might be pennies.
Mm.
But you're struggling for dollars right now. Marsau said it.
Mm-hmm.
Marsau said it. And even though I don't care for the Scots,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody's saying like Marsau not taking up for teacher. What y'all want the man to do? He what he doing is he he could do just like everybody else. He putting it in
Mm-hmm.
God's hand. Ain't nothing wrong with
Yeah.
that.
Mm-mm.
His wife is not complaining. I think he did a good job because if my husband would have said, "Babe, don't say nothing," I'm shutting my mouth.
Mm.
I'm gonna close my mouth. I am. He a
What
man. Go ahead.
yeah, what you think when Tisha said, I know what he trying to do. I know what he trying to do. And I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing. Marceau, I think, said he just wish he had a wife like you. Martell said, yeah, everybody wish they had a wife like Tisha. They can go and do anything they wanted to do.
Martell, when he got it, he wanted them to go back and forth with him.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted like a kid.
Yep.
And then he got the little smirk on his face as he. But my thing, G Squad, is he's saying all this. What is going to change in their life? They still going forward.
Right. But you know what? I bet you he wish many days he would have just listened to Mel or listened because our gut intuition talks to us. So
Hmm.
I'm sure he had a gut intuition, but he ignored it. I
Yeah,
have ignored a gut intuition, but I've learned you better pay attention to that gut intuition.
that's right. That's right. And Mel
Hmm.
was trying to tell Mel did not try to warn him one time. She tried to
Right.
warn him several times. Tried
Hmm.
to warn him even when her and Tisha got into it, and stuff. And but he was still like trying to take up for them. Now you gonna go against the grain.
Yep.
And the grain was the dollar sign. And you knew that.
Hmm.
Martell, you knew you did not take that you didn't take that business you and Mel had. You knew you did not make it go to the sky. That girl and her mama did. They said Miss
Hmm.
Van is smart as a cookie, baby. Everybody
Hmm.
sleep on Miss Van.
Hmm. And them
They
kids.
said Miss I don't know if you heard G Squad. They said Miss Van took scope from nothing to something.
Yes, ma'am,
Scope.
I
She
did.
was working at scope. Hmm.
Hmm. Yep, she sure did. Mel brought her down to stay with them so she can help build that stoat up. Yep, she sure did.
Hmm. And I know they was talking about the 47 acres the other day.
Mm-hmm.
If they know on one episode, Chris sold the 47 acres. And
Mm-hmm.
whoever bought the 47 acres, they wanted Mel to build on it because Mel had builder's license.
Right.
But remember, Martell said whatever they build on it, he wanted his name on it. And he
Martell.
said he was going to bring Marsau in. And Fletcher
Mm-hmm.
said, why is you bringing him in?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You have been on this show ever since day one. I have too. I love it. Miss Maria says virtually everybody tried to tell him, but to this day, Nartel refuses to listen to good advice. Yep.
He said Martell. I like that, Maria.
And then Miss Dorothy, that goes back. We do get warning signs, and people be trying to tell us stuff. So, but sometimes we just don't listen.
And if we don't listen, what it is on us.
It's on us. Yep.
Even when God try to tell us things and we go against it and we do it our way, we gonna
Mm,
mess it up all the time.
mm-hmm.
All
Mm-hmm.
the time.
Absolutely. So then he'll be like, you got yourself in it. Get yourself out of it.
Get yourself out of it. But I'm gonna still be here, see, because God said He'll never leave us or forsake us. And that's why I
Absolutely.
try to remind people
Mm-hmm.
while you in your mess, God's still right there with His hands on you, baby.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But when you don't listen to God's word, He's still there. But He gonna let you go ahead and work that issue out on your own. And we don't
Mm-hmm.
do it. We don't get it right.
Oh God, no.
We don't get it right. That's why I pass all my cares on Him, for He care for me.
Right.
I carry it all. And that's what I want you to do, Jesus. Now I know you already have. I just
Mm-hmm.
feel your spirit.
Mm-hmm. I have. I mean, there's been a lot of people that reached out and giving me words of encouragement and showing love and saying, don't worry
Yes.
about this, and
Yes.
just keep it moving. I'm looking at it as it was my turn, even though I was trying my best to not have stuff over here, but it was my turn. So it is what it is. Like I said, hey, Miss Joy, she says Destiny sure did have the biggest smile on her face about Moses. Yes, she did.
But she got that big smile. But that man still getting out. And he's still going
Yeah,
to his wife.
but I think he's already out, Miss Dorothy.
He is. Oh, Lord, to
Mhm.
God be the glory. Thank you,
Yeah,
Jesus.
he's already out.
And the
But it
thing
just,
is, like, that's me. The man is out. He still with Sonny. Now, what's
mm,
your point?
yep, yep.
I don't wish no ill will feelings on nobody. I wish everybody, the whole world would be blessed.
Mm-hmm.
I do. But Kingdom Reign need to come down. You see, Carlos King then got this new. He want to sit down. He just trying to take a page. He took a page out of Andy Cohen book because I'm always on Bravo. I love me some Bravo.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
love me some Bravo. Andy Cohen. I oh when I say that man, he don't play favoritism with them housewives. No, he don't. He called them out on their stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He calls them out on their stuff if it's not right. He
Mm-hmm.
does.
Yep.
He don't play favoritism at all, like Carlos King do. You
I was
play
going to say that, but
favoritism.
Carlos does. He does. Mm-hmm.
And that part right there, when you play favoritism with the people that's working for you, you're gonna come tumbling down. Because if one person ain't gonna want to do what you want them to do, you're gonna turn against them, unfollow them.
Mm-hmm. But
Then his circle gonna get small.
yes, but they said that he's just a producer now. I don't know, but I was saying I'd be so glad when they just come out to let us know if that's what it really is. Say what it is. So we won't be keep guessing if that's what's going on or not.
G
So
Squad, you think he's just a producer he done came up with a whole a little interview thing show.
yeah, he had that
I know he
some.
had that podcast. That I'm sorry, G Squad, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, no, no. Go ahead.
Yeah, I know he had that little podcast, right? I never
Hmm.
listened to it. I'm sorry.
No, I don't
I
need
I
that.
ought to be. I get all my information from the content creators. When
Hmm.
QT, not QT is that? Yeah, that's my girl. When she said blackout, I
Hmm.
blacked out, and I continue to black out. And I go to the content creators. And sometimes the content creators, I tell them, I'm like, sometimes y'all got to go back and do y'all homework. Go back and do y'all homework. I have stated that on some of their platforms
Hmm.
because on some of their platform, it's like, okay, this is finna happen, but it really not. And then when you go and you look at their content, if I'm making sense, if you go and look at their content, it's like they start talking about other things. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, you just said that this is going to happen or this happened. And now I'm listening to you. Now you saying allegedly or, I can't get with that. I can't. And when they start doing that, I unsubscribe.
Mm. What you think about um what is that crazy thing name? Martell at the end, him and Marsau. What you think about Martell? All these Martell saying that he think that Marsau wants him to tell it.
The man said, tell it. But he
Yes, he
ain't got
did.
nothing to tell because if you gonna tell some, tell it.
Mm-hmm.
Why you hanging on to something that I don't care about? That's what
Mm-hmm.
Marsau was telling him. Me and my wife, see, the thing is what Martell failed to realize. The man
Mm-hmm.
and his wife already done talked about it.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's why
Mm-hmm.
Tisha don't care. Cause she
Yeah.
sat down and she reconciled with her husband, just like Mel tried to do for you 2 or 3 times.
And you would not listen. He wouldn't listen.
And
He
you
couldn't.
would not listen. She went to that Bible, and the Bible said if you reconcile with your husband,
Mm-hmm.
reconcile with your wife. Mel did it 2 or 3 times with you, Martell.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Five.
you
She gave him 5 years, Miss Dorothy. He still couldn't get coleslaw out of
still
his
couldn't
brain.
get it. I love when she say, I ain't checking for that. Ooh, I say, thank you, Mel, for the word. I
Yeah,
be telling people today, I say, I ain't checking for that.
mm-hmm.
Mel said she ain't checking for no other kids.
Right. Miss Maria says that Dorothy Cohen and Bravo is about business. When Phaedra acted out, they fired her. Same with Kenya. CK just turns a blind eye. He does.
Yeah,
He does it with on all his shows. Yeah, he does.
yes, he does.
But you know what?
And
I
it
hope.
seems like he don't protect the women.
Right, but I hope nothing bad doesn't happen. Tisha them, I'm glad they are getting a dose of what Mel has been feeling and what she's been going through with her kids. You know,
Hmm.
y'all protected Martell, so it is what it is.
I want Kimmy to.
Go
I
sit
was
down.
feeling Kimmy in the yeah, I was feeling Kimmy in the beginning. I'm like, you know what? She a smart lady, and that's the one gonna bring the peace to the group all the
Mm-hmm.
time. But somebody gave her a switch,
Mm-hmm.
and
You
her
know,
whole dilemma
yeah, but you know what
girl.
happened whenever, that first reunion they had, she said that Scott's got with her and told her she's a Scott. Scott stand together. So she had to start standing 10 toe down with Tisha, regardless of what Tisha does, if she lying or not. She gotta stand with her to
G
be a
Squad,
Scott.
let me tell you something. I got in law.
Mm-hmm.
I got in laws. And trust me, I'm not gonna sit here and stand with y'all if y'all wrong. I
Right.
don't care. If you are wrong, I don't care if my last name is your last name. I have another last name too that my mom and my daddy gave me.
Mm-hmm.
But if you are wrong, you're not gonna come in my face and tell me you're a Scott. You gotta stand with us, rather be wrong. Uh-uh. Uh-uh.
Mm-mm.
My mom and daddy named me this.
Mm-hmm.
And just like Mary said, I'm not a hope no more, baby. I am a Roger. Roger that.
Roger that. Yes, Roger that. But it's like Kimmy don't she's not a leader, she's a follower.
No,
You
she's a
know.
follower.
She
Yeah.
don't know how to stand and think for herself. Um Miss Sophia says, good morning, ladies. I am enjoying this. Thank you, Miss Sophia. Thank you so much for your love and support. Thank you for being here. I greatly, greatly appreciate everybody. Even the ones in the bushes. Y'all please hit the like button for me. Thank you so much. But
I love to hear you when you said yesterday, because I did get on. And when you said, even the ones in the bushes, if you want to push the like, push the like. If you want to push the not like, you can push the not like too. I said, go ahead, girl. Go ahead. Go ahead. But I kept,
Mhm.
and I told my husband, because I told my husband yesterday, I say, G Squad been crying. I don't like that. I say, I don't like that. I say, you can hear her. I say, but she pushing. She pushing. She got back on here. She got back on here with us.
Mm-hmm.
And I thank God for that.
Yeah.
You got back on here with us. You push. You press. What how they say it in church. Press your way.
Uh-huh. I'm not going anywhere, you know. Like I said, it
I
is
want
what
I want Mel like I'm when I see the foot and I looked at Tank. Oh my goodness, boy, so tall. He almost the same size as Mel. I believe he's the same height as Mel, him and Mariah. Cause I get
yeah.
the girls' names mixed up because I was M.
Yes, yes, that little sugar mama. That little sugar mama is something special. Mm.
Yes.
Now she
Oh my
ooh, that's a good
goodness.
right there. Mm.
In
That's
my
me.
Mag G squad,
Ma'am.
what do you think about this?
Mm.
Because I always think about this. That girl, her coleslaw,
Mm-hmm.
her son. That really because I don't like bullies, not even kids.
Mm-hmm.
See, because I fight a kid for my
Mm-hmm.
grandkids. I want to get that for my grandkids. For, for my grandkids and my kids. I'll fight another kid. This grandma will get out there and fight a kid. Yes, I will. But that girl did that on purpose to have something to say. I had to look at the big picture. Because remember, she moved that camera right to her daughter's face. She took
Yes,
it
she
off
did.
her son when he was
Mm.
bucking that sugar mama. Then she turned it, put it to her daughter's face. I said, she finna take that video and she finna talk about it. She finna send that video to a lot of people and tell them, look at my daughter's face. Look how she would look. It's like she don't care. Like they don't care for the Eminem kids. They don't.
Right. Mm-hmm.
That's why I pray. I am praying that Mel gain full custody. She ain't gotta help her. I just pray that Mel gain full custody and Mel
Mm-hmm.
have control of when she want her kids to see them. Cause them kids do love their daddy. That's the only part that I have to give to Martell. That's it.
Yeah. But Miss Dark, I
Cause
have a question for you. So if you was male and we know and we've been praying, everybody's been praying that she get full custody of her kids. So if
mhm,
she gets full custody, would you want if you was male, would you want Martell to pay you child support or would you just want to be free? Totally
free,
free.
free,
Hmm.
free,
I wouldn't nothing from him. I changed my kids
free.
last night. We packed up and we leaving. Mel don't go to California. I meant Los Angeles. Yeah, California now. And we got to continue to keep praying for the people in California as well,
Oh
because that's
yes, yes. Big ups, big prayer. I just seen Dan Quayle last night on the TV. He was packing his car up and they interviewed him, a movie star. And I'm looking at his big old house. And I'm like,
mm,
wow. He said, what you gonna do? He said, what
mm,
could we do? He said, what could we do?
yeah,
And he was putting all his valuables in his car. And then you can't think about what you leave. You can't. You just how could you? Cause
mm,
like the man said, it brings tears to my eyes. So like I don't know
yeah.
how many death toll it is now, but they saying it's rising.
Is it?
Cause a lot of people don't want to leave their homes.
Mm, 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 mm.
And then when I look at it, I said, oh my goodness, the fire missed this home and got over here and missed it. Oh, I kid you not, G Squad. My mother used to make me and my siblings watch every Easter we had to watch the Ten Commandments. We had to watch the Ten Commandments. I don't know if you watched it or not, but it was one part in the Ten Commandments. They came around and the death was coming through the city.
Mm,
And they put blood on their doors so the death can pass up their houses. It made me think about that.
mm.
Because when I was looking at it, I'm like, wow, the fire bypassed that house and went, wow, oh my goodness. Some of the houses are still standing. Whole neighborhood gone. One or two houses still standing.
Wow,
Mm,
it's so sad.
yeah.
You know, I say all the time, sometimes when we think we're going through some things, there's somebody else going through something worse than you. So,
Something
you know,
else.
always be so grateful for the little small things, you know? The little
Yes,
small thing that
yes.
you think is so small, and there's somebody out there wish they had that little small thing that you got.
I walk around and just give people like gift cards just because.
Mm,
Just because. I said God have blessed me, and I don't even have much.
mm,
My family look at me and my husband like we got so much money. And I say they just don't know the struggles.
mm.
Because we all struggle.
Yes.
But I look at God's blessing.
Mm-hmm.
I look at his blessing. That's why I told you, G Squad. I say 300 left, baby. God gonna bless you with 600. Don't worry
Absolutely.
about the 300. He
Oh,
removed because I just look at life. He removed stuff that not like him, stuff that he don't want you to. It's just like with Mel. He
mm-hmm.
moving all the negative stuff. Mel want to get out of Huntsville.
Huntsville.
I want to go
Mhm.
visit Huntsville.
I do too. I do too, Miss Dorothy. I do too. I was like, man, but they said they building it up, and they said there are like actually really a lot of millionaires that live in Huntsville. So I don't know what happened to these Scott. Well, they're not from Huntsville, and Martell. Martell is originally from Huntsville, but I don't know what happened to these people.
Mm, 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 mm. But
Mm-hmm.
Mel is man. I have to continue. I don't care what nobody say about her.
Mm.
Her spiritual. That's what I watch.
Yes.
That's what I watch.
And for her to be her age, you can tell she's a godsend because so many people have learned so much stuff from her.
Hmm.
Um, sometimes, well, Mel said that she wasn't always still. She said when somebody said something or did something, she like, she want to go back
Hmm.
at it. But she said,
Hmm.
she don't do that. Mm-mm.
Yeah, she did it in the beginning. That's why I said
Yeah.
I didn't care for her. She did it in the beginning. She did it in the beginning. I'm like, but I think I don't know what episode. I always try to go back and look because I really like to get my stories correct and stuff. So I always go back and always watch when it's concerning her and her children.
Mm-hmm. So when you
Like
go
that
back and
scene.
watch some episodes, do you see and learn stuff that you didn't see when you first watched it?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes, you really do. That's why I tell some content creators, go do y'all homework. You ain't gotta do nothing. Just go back through the episodes and you'll see.
Mm-hmm.
And you will see what happened, what was said, what really took place.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yep.
sometimes we tend to switch the words and twist the words
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm.
stuff like that. I'm off Dusty Dan. Now I want to get on Trish. Is that's her
Oh my
name?
God. Oh my God, Miss Dorothy. Oh, oh, I can now see. I thought this episode was gonna be good, but that Marsau Martel mess. Go sit down, cause they be friends in a few minutes. But this Trish thing right here. Ooh, Mel about to get with her.
I said yesterday, if Mel text me and say you could be my long lost cousin, baby, I got a round trip coming to Huntsville. See, I'm from the Shy. We don't talk.
mm,
We don't do all that talking.
mm,
Mm-mm. That's a waste of our time.
mm-hmm,
That bucking, mm-mm. Nope. When you come and fight, you better come on and fight.
mm,
Period. And now how Chicago is now, not like it used to be. It used to be a one-on-one. Uh-uh. They coming in groups.
mm,
They coming in groups. Grandmama, granddaddy, the grandbabies. They coming in groups. Everybody fighting in the family. That's how it is in Chicago.
mm.
But one thing we don't do, we don't sit there and talk. We don't do the da 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 da. And what she said that like the next episode gonna come on next week talking about some I'm angry. I'm upset with you because you say I'm still in love with what her husband
Marquez,
name?
Marquez,
Whatever his
Marquez,
name
whatever
is.
his name is. Mm-hmm,
You mad because of that? All them sat there and said Mel was still in love with Martell.
mm-hmm.
Each and
Mm-hmm.
every last one of them. Mel still got feelings for Martell. No, she don't.
She
That
don't.
ship have sailed.
It's gone. It's gone, gone. Hey, Miss Lillian, welcome. How are you? Hey, Miss Octopus. She says, hey there, sending a friendly hello to everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you for popping in and showing your love and support. I greatly appreciate y'all, ladies. Thank you. Go ahead, Miss Darth. I'm sorry.
And Martell still want him some. He don't want Mel. I'm gonna put everybody saying he in love with Mel. No, he not. He in love with
Uh,
Mel money.
yep, that money. He want that money. Mm-hmm.
He in love with Mel money. Cause what man gonna sit there and steal money from your ex-wife? You don't want her to have a dime and she got your 4 kids?
Mm-hmm.
Is
Mm-hmm.
you kidding me?
Mm-hmm.
That what makes me don't like him because he not thinking about them kids. And
And
don't get me wrong, Martell love him to a certain extent.
I was just getting ready to say that. Hey, Lisa girl, welcome. How are you? Thank you for popping in. Um, I just didn't like the way he treated them, especially Tank. Tank is such a gentleman. I was trying to figure out, well, what did he want him to be? And somebody had said, hey, Miss Yvonne. She says, hey, G Squad and everyone. Hey, beautiful ladies. Thank y'all for popping in. Greatly appreciate y'all so much. But he I guess he wanted him to be a thug or something. I don't know.
He want him to be a thug
Yeah,
or he
like
didn't.
hard, and he don't want him to be a gentleman, and he's mad at that
Huh?
little boy cause no, he's mad at that little boy because hey, Miss Denise, I'm sorry I saw you earlier. How you doing? Thank you for being here. But you know how he want him to be like rough and tough, and he said Tank is not like that, and I say he's just a little gentleman.
He's a gentleman, and that's what he should want his son to be respectable. But he
Mm-hmm.
always talking about something. Everybody talking about I'm a gentleman. I'm a very, very respected
Mm-hmm.
man. But you want
Mm-hmm.
he got his thug G Squad. He got his thug. That little
Yes, he.
bitty what's his
Ooh, when I saw that little boy Nuck at
Marvin?
ooh, I was like, what in the world is wrong with that little boy?
I wanted to come where they was. I was gonna fight that little boy.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Nee says he think he said Tank too soft. Yeah, that's what he said.
He said Tank soft.
He
No,
said Tank
Tank is a
too.
gentleman, baby.
Mm-hmm.
See, you want that the Maverick, whatever his name is, this baby. He's a
Mm-hmm.
baby. You want him to be tough. So you want him to go out there and commit crimes.
Yep.
That's
Mm-hmm.
what you want him to do, Martell.
Evidently.
You want him to be a part of the crew,
Mm-hmm.
the whole
Mm-hmm.
crew.
But you know what, Miss Arthur, even with Martell's brother, man, what's his name? Man, dang, I
I
can't
seen
remember.
that boy. Yeah, I seen him one time on the film, and that was it.
Yeah, but to me, he has a good heart, but he just can't get it right. I don't know what it is.
He didn't want Martell to help him. He wanted Mel to help him.
Mm.
That's why he went over there trying to tell his sister, like, y'all should do, get it. It ain't her fault. You should be telling that to your brother.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Martell didn't
That
like
was
that
your
either.
brother.
And look, Martell was standing on the sideline. He didn't like that either. Miss Sonia says Knox is like that and he loves him. Yeah, like a little thug.
Yeah.
I was
But
like,
that's
oh.
sad because who would want to raise their kid up to be a thug and not be respected? You know he ain't gonna respect women because look, he bucked that sugar.
Mm-hmm.
I saw. I wonder is he gonna buck that boss baby? See, she got the real name. She a
Mm-hmm.
boss.
Mm-hmm.
Buck
Hey,
that boss
Melanated.
baby.
Hey, Melanated Energy. Welcome.
Hey, G
But you know
Squad,
what?
how are you? I
I'm
heard
doing
her
good.
talk about Bunker, that Boss Baby. I think Boss Baby his favorite.
Boss
Yeah.
baby, yes, she looked just like him.
Boss
Mm-hmm.
Baby
She
his
looked just.
favorite.
Yep, she sure is. But you know
Mariah
what?
had separation anxiety.
Yep.
Tank got the worst of it. Sugar Mama
Yes,
got the
he
worst of
did.
it. But Boss
Yes.
Baby, that's his. That let Ariana say something about Boss Baby.
Yep.
I'm
Yep.
sorry. Go
Yep.
ahead, ma'am. Sorry. I'm sorry.
No, Miss SG, you was right. You sure was right. Boss baby look. And I looked at Boss baby with her and Mel and Tank was up there dancing. I said, oh, she looked exactly like him.
You remember when they was at that table and he was like, "You got on lipstick," and she was like, "No, this is lip gloss, daddy." I
Gloss.
was like, "Oh, my baby."
Come on, Emily. Yes, she did.
I know she corrected him. She let him know. She let him know. But I said, you know what? She got Ariana better go somewhere and sit down cold slop for boss baby get with you.
But you
Boy,
know what, G Squad? I believe them kids ain't no punk. Like people think Mel is a punk.
no,
Baby,
I don't
they
think
not
any of
no
them is
punk.
punk. I
They
think
ain't
they
no.
just
He talking about his son. We no. Mm-mm.
mm-mm. That
Mm-mm.
boy, I don't want to even repeat what I know, but that boy ain't no. He stuck up and he took the lick and he said, "Yeah, I'm still here. What's up?"
hmm let me read this right quick. Hey, Miss Anitra, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. She says, "Hey, G Squad. Good afternoon. I'm going through a lot of emotions today, but I wanted to say hi. Thank you so much for saying hi, and we're praying for you.
And we're
You know,
praying for you.
yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. And just know that I love you so much."
Yeah,
Miss
Nitra
Science,
is fun.
Miss Science says he hit Paris in the eye. Ooh. Mm.
Who is Paris? No, the baby, yeah, the baby stay whooping on
Yeah.
Paris.
Mm-hmm.
That boy stay
I
whooping on
fight
Paris.
kids.
I do
I
too.
fight kids. They think that's normal. That's not normal. That's not normal.
No,
Stop, Maverick. Stop. And he looked at when she said, "Stop, Maverick." Baby, he turned around and looked at her like the little devil. Like, I
He
know
sure
you ain't
did.
tell me to stop.
Mm-hmm.
did you see that boy that was? I forgot what rapper he was out there with. Wild ass kid, and he was out there like 9 years old. And what's that band name? Charleston White. He was
Uh-huh.
out there trying to like call ACS,
Oh,
call Child Protective Services to bring him in. And that
Mm-hmm.
boy,
yeah.
yeah, them
I
kids
know who
get
you talk
fucked
about.
with it
Yes.
early. So keep playing with that boy. Go ahead. Go
Yep.
ahead.
Yep. I know who you talking about. Cause I when he was on there, I was like, is this a kid?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
What are we
Go
teaching
ahead.
our
Ariana,
babies?
let me tell you something. Back in the days when I was growing up, even today, my baby's telling me one of her friends be telling his mother SMD. He be like, "I wish she would." Da da da. He beat up my. I was like, "What?" I said, "You better not follow him.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
Hey,
Them
y'all.
Look,
boys
Miss
will whoop
Energy,
their
I'm
mothers out."
56. Look, I'm 56 years old. My oldest son, he is 35 years old. Do you hear me? And when
Mm-hmm.
I speak, when I say be quiet,
Mm-hmm.
when my grown kids they come over here on Sundays because I have Sunday brunch, and if two of them ain't seeing eye to eye, I
Mm-hmm.
tell them like this: eat that breakfast and fix it.
Mm.
Eat it and fix it. I tell them if it go on too long, family meeting. We ain't doing this.
Oh,
We
wow.
Absolutely.
ain't doing this.
That's
Right.
called
Mm-mm.
respect. But that's not what that. That's not what that. I don't know what to call her. She's not respectable. It's gonna take something that's gonna be. I think even if the most tragic thing was to happen to her, I don't think that she's even has the mental capacity to even process it. So it's not
Mm-mm.
gonna get fixed because neither one of them have the mental capacity to fix anything.
Right.
Mhm. Yeah. I just hate that they leading that baby into the wrong direction.
The wrong direction at such an early age.
And he just a baby. He
Mm-hmm.
just a baby.
I hope they
You
get it
know.
together before we start school because them kids in school, they fight too.
I hope she come on Moody Chicago and put him in one of these schools out here. Baby, these kids give him a run for his money.
Oh, God.
I tell these kids they don't fight. They don't ain't no one-on-one here in Chicago. And I'm talking about they little too. They
Mhm.
little. Like
But
parents here, even if your kid in high school, parents here, they drive to go pick up their kids from high school.
yeah,
Cause I did. I did. Every day.
yeah.
I took a shift. My work shift, I worked it with my kid's school shift. I'm like, nope. And don't be
Mhm.
late getting to the car. I used to tell them, don't be late because y'all don't want me to get out the car. My kids hated it. They be like, oh, she finna get out the car and start yelling.
Miss Doctor, is you a Leo?
I'm a Scorpio, baby.
Oh,
Woohoo!
That means she tie up all loose ends. Ain't nothing left hanging.
Yes, yes. I'm a Scorpio. Yes. And then when they was talking about Mel and her being a Scorpio and how she is, and I started looking at my life and I started looking at myself because I don't really
Yup.
go like that. My zodiac sign make me like this, like that. Then I started thinking about. I'm like, wow,
Precise.
yes. I'm like,
You
wow.
Precisely.
a Scorpio too, melanated?
I don't know. I'm not a Scorpio. I don't even disclose my sign because everybody got nothing but negative stuff to say about me.
You gotta be a Gemini.
I ain't even gonna say it.
Well, I disagree. I disagree.
Let me tell you, right? Now think about this, right? That boy was born as a revenge baby.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Did they ever look at him as a living being with feelings? And as because think about how he came about. That's like, and I don't want to ever say it, God forgive me. Let me just stop and I'll just drop the word out there and y'all put it together. Sacrifice.
Mm.
God forbid. I pray to God it's not. But the route that they going and what I saw when he did that to Sugar Mama,
Sugar mama.
it looks like you want all the smoke.
Yeah.
Why would you put your baby out there like that for everybody to ask the negative to say about it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And she did that. You
That's
right,
like
Miss Angie.
that's
She did
crazy.
that. She did that. Come on, that's not a good look. You know, people gonna say something, even if she, you putting it out on social media, and then when people have something to say about it, it's like, why y'all talking about kids? It's not talking about him. We talking about what he doing.
Mm-hmm.
Think about how
We
she
talking about what he
weaponized
doing.
him. She weaponized that baby. Remember when he was sick? She let him sit sick until Martel came back. And everybody was
Mm-hmm.
like, get him to the hospital, Martel, go get your son, da 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 da.
Mm-hmm.
And she just kept going loud. That baby, you could hear the increase in the
Yeah,
lack of oxygen he was getting to his body. He was
Mm-hmm.
getting sicker and sicker every time she went on live. And
yeah.
then they had to fight at the clinic, remember?
Yeah.
They had a fight at the clinic.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they
Martell
did.
and coleslaw.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. So you
But
gonna
somebody probably. I'm
what if
sorry.
that
Go
boy
ahead.
ain't survived that sickness? What if he didn't survive it? That's
Yeah.
why
Yeah.
that's why I use that word.
And
Mm-hmm.
that COVID show was around too, Miss Energy. You sure right.
Exactly.
You
Exactly.
sure was.
I was like, where's she at? I was calling ACS from where I'm at. Down there.
Mm-hmm.
Send the Lord to her house, get that baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, like right now. Hey, Mama Talk. Good morning.
And G
But
Squad, I don't know if you know this. I know back in the day, because I know you can relate to this.
mm-hmm.
When grown folks is talking,
Mm-hmm.
where the kids at?
You better not be standing in the mouth. You better
You
go
sure
somewhere and
better
sit.
not be in. You better not be in that same room. You better not be. This girl got this baby, had that baby on live with her, and she
Mm,
doing all that talking. So what he was doing, he was picking it up.
mm-hmm.
All the negativity, being mean to somebody. That baby was picking all that up.
Mm-hmm.
And I could just imagine her going around her house talking about them Eminem kids. That's why her two kids don't like them.
Mm-hmm.
Because of y'all mouths.
Right.
Y'all mouths about those kids. Those
Yes.
kids are happy. When I see the Eminem kids, they doing so many activities. They not even thinking about y'all.
Uh-huh.
But y'all mama he reminds y'all what those kids, what they got going on in their lives.
Mm,
That's what makes y'all mad at them so much. Cause your mother, coleslaw, reminds y'all what those kids are doing.
yeah.
Tank
Keep in
playing
mind.
baseball,
Mm-hmm.
Mariah playing tennis. You got Boss Baby doing several things.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You got
She can
Sugar Mama
sing.
doing something now.
Did y'all hear Boss Baby singing? Singing?
That's why what
She can sing.
beautiful voice for her to
Mm-hmm.
be little.
Yes.
Mel ain't playing. Why he
Not
talking
playing
about
at
something?
all.
Why he talking about
Not at
something?
all. And
She
their
not
birthday's
feeding them.
coming up.
Go ahead, Melanated.
I'm sorry, their birthdays is coming up.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I think one is January 30th or 29th, and the other one is like in the first week of February.
Boss Baby and Mariah.
Yeah.
Boss
Mariah
Baby and
looked like she
Mariah.
ready to drive. I thought one time I said, "Is this baby 16 or whatever?" But when she gets 16, they better be ready.
Beautiful.
They really gonna be mad at them kids, G Squad, cause they mama spoiling them, and she have a right to spoil them.
Absolutely, you
Because
are
if I was in
absolutely
Mel's shoes and I'm working this hard for my kids.
Exactly. Every day.
Every day,
For my
yes.
kids. You see, Tank came out. I keep on talking about that, babe. I talk about two things. I talk about them red bottoms, and I talk about them $500 Gucci glasses.
He got them shades now. He got them.
Did he? But for his mama to say, "Here go this credit card, son. I know you're gonna be responsible. Go get you some glasses." Tank came out of there and said, "All right, mom. You said go get me some." When they some
That's
nice
what
Gucci's.
She just don't give them. They work for that money.
Yes, that's exactly what I was going to say. She teaches them all types of economics, managing, what they call that, business scaling, logistics, all of that.
She said she was teaching her kids, her and her mama. Man, they smart. They smart, and they daddy is mad.
And I think that's why
she don't want to be left out when they packing and stuff. Says little sugar mama said, "What can I do?"
Yes, my baby. That's my baby. I feel like that's my baby.
I love me some
every time
Tank.
I see her, so cute.
You know, I love me some Tank because he protects his mama heart.
And his sisters. I
love all of them kids, and they ain't even my kids. I don't even know them. I love them though.
I know, right, Melanie? Oh my God! But he's gonna be he's very protective. Oh my God, that boy love his mama and sisters.
Yeah,
I'm attached to sugar mama.
Yeah,
go ahead. And I'm sorry.
They talking about Tank look like Martel. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't see it.
I don't either. The older he gets, the more he looks like Mel.
More he look like Mel.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he didn't look like Martel when he was little either. I think both baby did, but not him.
I said that too. I said I don't see Martel and Tank.
Nope.
I'm sorry. I don't.
Just like I don't see Marsau and MJ, and the little girls look just like him in a wig. Yep.
So, speak on that, girl. I cannot with you. I cannot.
I said this is ridiculous. A wig.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, they do. None of them girls.
I want to touch on this subject, G Squad.
Okay,
but we know our girl. We already know our girl Mel. Ain't she not going? She already said. She said I ain't dating nobody up in this circle. But I see how Marsau looks at her. I'm sorry, y'all. I have to say it. I have to say allegedly, but I just have to say it. I'm sorry. They chemistry, but in male form, it's like you my buddy. That's it. That's far as to go.
Yeah,
that's it. But you could tell he got a little small crush on her. You know how that man is. You know how people say. You know how people say, "Man, I wish, man, I could go back the hands of time." And I met her first.
But you know what? Marsau wouldn't even be ready for nobody like Mel.
No.
I don't think Mel would have, even on his best day, Mel would have messed with him. I don't think so.
Right. And a dude like Martel, even though way back then, you know, she probably had a soft spot or whatever, and that's how he got her, whatever. But today, Mel wouldn't even twice. She don't want that dude.
But you know, when Mel did one of her confessions, she said he come with it, and I'm telling you, this little I watched the episode just to see how Mel clowned him. When he had that little tea thing, he looked this stupid.
Yeah.
Mel said he come with these flowers and he trying to charm, but he's like, Prince Charming, not working.
Yeah, please hit the like button.
And I believe that's what he did with her, and she was young.
He was goofy.
Hit the like button or the dislike button, whatever button you would like to hit, but just please hit the button for me. I greatly appreciate it.
And we
Martel
Melanated.
glad
is a
everybody
goat.
that's there behind the bushes or in the bushes, we glad that y'all are still listening.
Yes, yes. Melanated,
Yeah,
what
have
you
an
think about the
energy
two
thing
clowns
with it.
last night?
What happened?
What you think about the two clowns last night?
What clowns?
Marceau and Martell.
Marcel and Martel.
Oh, oh,
Martell,
when he said, I think he actually shot his shot when he told Martel, "I'm better than you in
mm-hmm,
every
Ooh,
way."
mm-hmm,
That's what that was
ooh,
his shot to Melody. Like, I'm better than that. Yeah,
mm-hmm.
oh.
Miss
pick me.
Miss
That was a pick me. That was a pick me line.
yeah, Miss Sophia,
When
I
he
thank
said
you
that, I
so much.
fell on the floor.
Miss Doctor, y'all give me one second. Miss Sophia, thank you so much for she said I subscribe. Thank you so much for that. I greatly appreciate it. Hey Miss Sabrina, she says, good morning, ladies. Good morning,
Good
beautiful and
morning,
welcome.
Sabrina, and thank you,
Mm-hmm,
Sophia.
mm-hmm. Uh
Thank you guys.
you think what melanated now?
I think he was shooting his shot. That was his indirect shot to Melody of the pick me line. I'm better than
Come
you,
on now.
Marcel, in every way.
Oh
And
my
I'm surprised he ain't buck his lips and twist his hip and neck and say it like like a girl. That was
but
dumb. I thought that
but
was so dumb.
you hear Martell when he said he thinks Marceau want him to tell it?
I do too. I ain't gonna lie.
Mm.
But he sound crazy because Marcel told him, "Go ahead, you got the flow."
Yeah,
It
it's
sounds
okay.
like they.
We
It
we we
sounds
on
like
camera. Like we on camera. You say you got all this on us, me and my wife. Go ahead. Stop putting out the pieces and bits and put it all out there.
it's like they
Mhm.
secret lovers.
Yeah. Melanie,
Yep.
that could help with you.
It sounds like secret lovers.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like why he keep coming back? It's like you know how that girl that want to fight the main girl all the time. She keep popping up everywhere the
Coming.
main girl at, and then now she popping up when they at the parties sitting down next to them. I'll tell it, and the main girl like that's my man. You ain't gonna get my man. And he was like, well, go ahead and tell it. And like
Mm.
bitch, we ain't gonna be together once you drop. Go ahead, drop it. But he low key he
Miss,
wants
let me read what
Martell
Miss
to
Sophia
tell it.
says. She said, you're welcome. She says, I feel comfortable over here. Wanting to get out my mouth. Thank you so much for that, Miss Sophia. Greatly appreciated.
Thank you,
Um,
Miss Sophia.
yes. But yeah, I think he want him to tell it though.
Yeah, they want him to tell it. See, cause Martell, he done already told what he was gonna tell, and y'all holding on stuff that made people don't believe y'all, cause y'all hold on it for so long.
Um,
Let it out.
mhm. Yeah, Miss Justice says hotel warring with him whether to put it out because it would damage them both. Um, yeah, with all that mess they said they got going on, yes, it will.
But don't it look like Martell want to be back friends with Marsau?
And
Cause
Marcel
why
want to be back
why would
friends
you
with
sit there and
Marcel.
say, what did he say? He said, how did this all come about?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know how it came all about. While you sitting there. How I say, look, I say he want to be Marcel's friend so bad. And Marcel not going. He not budging.
Mm.
He not budging. Martell is through.
I just wish that production wouldn't do so much editing. Um, ugh.
To be honest with you, G Swag, this production is ghetto. Like
Possibility.
Miss Maria said, they are not professionals. Bravo are very the Bravo channel is they are very professional because they protect their people that they put
Mm-hmm.
on TV.
Mm-hmm.
And the production is like everybody got this thing that drama sells. Drama
Yeah.
don't always sells. Now, if you want to go on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Love and Hip Hop New York, you that Love and Hip Hop, go on that side. That's the
Mm-hmm.
drama. But when you
Mm-hmm.
got like love and marriage, it's the love and marriage thing.
Mm-hmm. And why is every coleslaw want to be on this show so bad? To do
So
what?
bad.
To
So
do
so
what?
she can argue with everybody like her man. Cause who she not gonna argue with?
Mm,
Oh, Destiny, Dusty Dan. Dusty
mm.
Dan. She ain't gonna
That,
argue with Dusty Dan. Dusty Dan says she ain't her friend. Yes, you are. You
mm-hmm.
are her friend.
And you know what? Probably been a friend for a long time too. But you
Yeah.
know what, Miss Dorothy and Melanated, did y'all hear whenever it was said that Marsau said he was gonna tell about Martel and Destiny been doing the huckabug ever since Martel was married to Mel?
Who
Who?
said that?
Marsau?
Um, Marsau know that he said that. Yes.
I mean, it's not like it's something that nobody already like. Everybody knew that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you can see it on TV, if you can see it on some of the episodes, they act like they're a couple.
Right.
Yeah.
Like it's
Mm-hmm.
That what
like
Mel say? What Mel say? I don't put nothing past little Dusty Dan. Mel say she don't put nothing past Destiny. And I don't
Mm-hmm.
blame her.
that
Not at
child
all.
is embarrassed. She's a walking, talking embarrassment. I be
Thank you.
embarrassed watching her. Like the
Yes.
retarded relaunch. It was so retarded.
Y'all better stop.
Jesus Christ, that was a long one right there.
The re. I love to hear everybody
Retarded.
say that. My thing is this look this what this thing that she got. I say it's a can.
I don't know. I don't know.
It's a can. It's a can. Like, come on, girl. Is you serious? Stormy already having issues. So Stormy can't carry you no more, boo. What you gonna
Right.
do? Destiny, you ain't I'm just like Destiny don't have money.
But they
So
saying
I'm
she's not
like,
even gonna be back on the show when it come back on. If it's a show.
I heard that. I heard that. But I wish the person would have said allegedly because I don't ain't nobody saying who gonna get picked back up and who not gonna get picked back up and I hope the show go. I
Yeah.
hope Mel be on some very new adventures that she's sharing with us, her millimeters and her audience and everything. And I hope
Hmm.
she go on a new adventure. See, cause when she gained full custody, he can't tell her not to put the Eminem kids on TV.
Right. But what do you think about if they just recast? Would you want the show to stay on?
Hell yeah! I want if
Yeah, it
Melanie
all depends on who they recast.
if Tilted Crowns get the spot as production and it's a whole I'm on it. Like yeah, I'm on it because Melody is the one that makes the show.
Mm-hmm.
She
I kid
makes
you
the
not,
show.
Jesus
She
Christ.
brings the drama.
Yes, yep,
Carlos
she
is
did.
remedial in everything he does. He's remedial. It's he's an embarrassment.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
he is. Yes, he. Do y'all think that Oprah Winfrey got a whiff of all this stuff, y'all?
And
I
she
think
did. I don't know why not.
Oprah Winfrey is the orchestrator of it.
Oh,
But you know, she's so busy.
She
This
ain't
lady is
busy.
booked
She
and
busy
busy.
funding Kamala Harris bogus
But
campaign.
this what
I don't know.
right. But this what I'm saying. This lady is so booked and busy. She got so much. When I say she got so much going on, that's not the only everything that come on, she have to, you know, have a part in it. But when you got so much going on, you put people in that position to, okay, this is what I want y'all to do on this. Okay, this your baby. I'm the owner, but this your
mm-hmm.
baby, and stuff, but do right by it. That's why I
So
keep on raising the question to myself. I'm like, I want to do have
Jesse
Oprah
knows. Let
Winfrey
me
got a
tell you
whiff
something.
of this.
Let me tell you something. I'm in a leadership position. Every project I put out has to be evaluated. The beginning, during, the middle, and the end. It has to always be constantly evaluated.
Mm-hmm,
Mm-hmm.
mm-hmm,
That's
mm-hmm,
leadership. And if you
mm-hmm.
can't do it, there's many, 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 many people under you that have to turn in that report.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah.
Miss Maria says that melanated. Do y'all think Weather Girl would go to Bell's now that their openings?
I believe Stormy moved back to Mississippi. That's
Mm.
all. I don't know about her being on Bills. I never, to be honest with you, G Squad, I never watched Bill Clinton. Never, never,
And that's
never, never.
exactly what I was about to say. Stormy just going to go ahead and jump onto another sinking ship. Go ahead,
Yeah,
sink the ship.
I never watched it, and I'm gonna tell you the first episode I ever watched. I don't know how long it been on.
Mm-hmm.
I watched it yesterday. I don't know what episode with this, but when I watched it, I didn't like it because um it's like I'm a millionaire. It's like a boasting, boasting, boasting. Okay, you're a
It's
millionaire.
a good
I'm a boss, and
show.
then one lady, one young girl, I think she the hair girl. She the goddess hair. Look like she got most of the money, like she the millionaire.
Mm-hmm.
But she had said, she said, I heard when she have these tea parties, it's always drama. People coming for, and soon as that girl, she didn't even know the lady. The lady was like, you sold me some BS. But this is my thing here. The girl turned around and say, could I see your receipt? See, I'm a receipt person. You ain't got receipts, I don't believe you.
Mm-hmm.
But you tried to embarrass her. I said, this is the reason why I didn't watch this. I clicked it off. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see no drama.
Did y'all
I
ever
don't want to
watch,
see no drama.
what is it called? Black exploitation TV back in the days, the minstrel characters, the mammy and the worthless, man of the house, the failure, never could get right, it wasn't until like the 70s until when they started making a little bit more sense of, black shows. I think that's what the Oprah Winfrey Network represents.
Mm.
You know what, Miss Energy? The reason why I said that because I be watching the horrible bosses. Now, is it horrible bosses or not horrible bosses? It's this TV show called Bosses something with the owner, the top, the CEO, the founder. He don't know what's going on. He just sitting and he got everybody else doing this work. Um, oh, it came to my mind what it was. Undercover Bosses. That's
Oh
what it's
yeah.
called. It's TV show called Undercover Bosses.
Mm-hmm.
Where the executive, where the top man, the founder, the people that, you know, invented, came up with this, they decide to come from out of their home and look like somebody else just to see how these workers are working and just to see how the bosses are treating the workers.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
they
love
go undercover.
that's a good show. I
They,
love that show right there.
I like that show too, and they go undercover. And
Mm-hmm.
sometimes that show made me want to cry because at the end, the bosses start hearing the people's stories,
Mm-hmm.
start hearing the people. And you got some of these bosses was very, very terrible to the workers.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
That's the reason why I said that, Miss Energy, do Oprah Winfrey, do she really know what's going on? Because this DV thing is serious. And
Mm-hmm.
Dusty Dan, stop playing with it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Because
the
my
reason,
mama was in a domestic violence
right,
a long time.
mm,
And this ain't nothing to play with.
right.
Mm.
Nothing to play with. And I believe she doing this trying to get back at, trying to, feather up Mel. Baby, y'all can't touch Mel. I don't know why y'all keep on trying.
Right.
The
Mel
reason
take
why,
everything to the altar and she leave it there. I'm sorry.
right, right. I agree with you 100%. And I'm so, 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 so sorry to hear that, you had to witness and experience that so close to you.
As a
It's a
kid.
traumatizing experience. And it
Yes.
doesn't leave you. It stays with you. It becomes part of
Yes.
your character,
Mm.
and you
Yes.
start to see things more clearer. You have more clairvoyance than people that haven't been through it. So I sympathize with you and I
Right.
empathize with you. But what I'm saying is that you have to factor in the history and the track record. Okay,
Hmm.
the South African girls' school. You think
Hmm.
that she didn't hear those cries?
Mm.
Oh,
You think that
yeah,
she didn't?
she so
Like, come
did.
on now, you gotta look
She
at her
so
book.
did.
when
Mm-hmm.
she when she put all the people she didn't know nothing about, Taraji P. Henson, and the terrible treatment they was getting on the set when they was making that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Come on now, she has a very tatted track record.
Mm.
Yeah.
Anything for a dollar. Look what she did to Monique, and she
I'm about
still
to
ain't
bring that
admit.
up. I'm about to bring that up. I'm about to bring that up. Her and
So
Tyler
let's
Perry.
talk about it. This is her network.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Her and Tyler Perry and Monique told it. And people
Mm-hmm.
didn't believe her, but she stood on her story. She stood on her story. But guess what? It was Lee Daniels, Tyler Perry, Oprah Winfrey. But guess who apologized to her and put
Hmm.
her in another movie? Lee Daniels. Because
Lee
he
Mm.
knows
Daniels,
she good.
Tyler Perry admitted to it, and he apologized to her as well too. So I'm gonna give him
He
his
did.
credit.
He
Yeah, I
did.
think
Okay.
Miss
That's
Justice said
good.
13 girls from the school still missing. Oh my
Oh,
God.
no.
Mm.
So you think she give a hoot about a corrupt state named Alabama with a woman named Melody? That's one.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Wow.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Yeah, that's something to think
And
about.
she was on Epstein's flight list. And she's tied into Diddy's bull crap. Stop playing.
I know she was tied into that Epstein stuff. I was shocked to hear her name pop up. I'm
Yeah,
like,
they
Mhm.
huh?
said they dropped the names off of
Huh?
they didn't expose Diddy names yet. But when you look at the track record, she's tied into a lot of this corruption.
She tied.
Mm.
She's
Yep, she
she's a
is.
she's a wolf in sheep's clothing.
She's
She's not a nice
clothing.
person.
And I'm gonna tell you something about this lady, Miss Oprah Winfrey. Stedman, he don't want her. He don't want her. They would have been
Stedman was
married.
her beard.
They would
Child.
have been married. Stedman don't want to marry her. My mother used to work at the Drake Hotel downtown, one of the biggest, finest hotels downtown. Do you hear me?
Mm.
My mother co-worker was there, and this was back in the day. That's when she was about to be, she was getting big. My mama say he was dating her friend. She used to see this man in and out the hotel all the time. All the time. My mama said that man ain't. I ain't gonna say the word. I don't like cursing. I'm sorry, y'all. But my mama said that man ain't shit.
Mm.
He date my friend. I said, Ma, don't say that. That's Oprah Winfrey, soon to be husband. That man ain't gonna marry her. What we in? We in 2025.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't Elka
He
throw
ain't
Michael
married
Jackson under the bus?
her. Mm,
Then she thought what she said about Weinstein being hugged and kissed up in the pictures with him. Nothing.
nothing.
Mm.
Nothing. So I just hope Miss Van, and I know I ain't gonna hope, cause God gonna do this for Mel, cause He continue to bless her over and over and over and over and over again,
Mm.
bigger and better things.
You know what I think
That's
is
what
going
I
to
say.
happen? I think that Martel is going to flip,
I
and he's
said that,
going to
then I
get on,
just
and he's
why.
going to get on the right side with Melody, and it's going to expose everything.
You
But
think
Melody,
Melody gon' you think Melody, cause I thought about that too. I say, is Melody gonna not jump on his bandwagon, but is she
No,
gonna
not
listen to
no. She's
him?
not
But
going to
then
jump
I
on his. He going to jump on hers. When stuff start hitting the fan,
but I don't think she gonna let him. Cause she
no,
don't want
it,
that
it, it
mess
doesn't
around.
even matter if she lets him. He's going to his kid. That's his kids. That's his legacy.
Yeah.
Hey, Miss Logical One. She says Oprah and Stedman probably been had an arrangement, and she wants to save her coins as well. Hey, Miss Annette from California. Welcome. Thank y'all for popping in. Wow, man, it just be so much going on. What
I,
y'all
I,
think
I,
about
I I'm
Twitch?
sorry. I'm sorry, y'all, cause we still didn't get on Trish, y'all.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh God, yes, yes. Yeah, yeah. She ain't ready.
They act like Trish is tough,
Mm-hmm.
girl. Don't do that. Cause I'm Mel long lost cousin. Who are you? Her long lost cousin, the
She better
lost one. They lost me.
She better go back and look at that scene from the other relaunch because what Martell say, Mel got them hands, Mel gangster.
Hmm. Didn't I said they need to be he bucking that sugar mama.
Mm,
It didn't look like sugar mama, but it didn't look like she flinched. Sugar mama didn't flinch. She probably
nope.
looked at him like, come on.
His
Boy,
mom
you
was sizing his ass up, or how she was gonna flip him over.
y'all know Tank done taught her some moves now.
She asked her mama. She said, "Ma, she said, Ma, if he hit me, is it okay if I hit him back? Not can I? Is it okay? Like, give me the word."
Yes,
Uh-huh.
yes,
Mm.
yes,
And she gonna open
yes,
his head up. Watch. She gonna bust him right on. She gonna drop him right on his head. Yeah, watch.
She'll
Or
probably
that
baby.
forehead gonna be
push
on
him,
that
push him
floor.
right on down, and then he'll start crying.
Mm,
Hey,
mm.
honey, baby,
But
welcome.
They tired of that stuff.
yeah, they is. Let me tell you something about male kids. The reason why I say people underestimate them, male kids are athletic. So they move, they swift, they doing all that. They continue, the muscles are building. They don't have to lift weights like He-Man Trish do.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, they
She
don't
just
have to
had
Mad.
do that.
attitude.
Like
She just
they
had
are
attitude.
at a they are at a higher like capacity
Yes,
than a lot of other kids. Like them kids,
yes,
those kids over there, they don't have like they got. Remember when you play sports, you are with the most like the highly athletic, and they got like the mouth game and everything. So they probably crush them kids at every corner.
Mm.
you know
Think
what I
about it.
love? When she said, I educate my kids about all this.
Miss Dorothy, we can't hear you.
When she said, hello,
Uh-huh.
you can hear me now, G Squad?
Yes, ma'am. Uh-huh.
When she said she educate her babies about
Mm-hmm.
this social media stuff. Because all
Yeah.
her kids got phones. So I'm so glad that Mel said, let me educate let me tell my kids about this before they see all this.
Mm-hmm.
And the mom, I know Miss Van because she did it with her daughter.
Mm-hmm.
She's telling her grandbabies, we don't respond to that. No.
I think they need to go ahead and get rid of Ken and Trish them too.
Yeah,
They
because they a bunch of lies. I just don't see, like, every time she open her mouth, I'm like, what lie you finna say now? Then you really want to try to be on Mel bad side to say you mad because Mel say you still in love with him. You gotta
mm-hmm.
be. You ain't divorced this man and you done moved in another man, but y'all sitting there talking about Mel was still
Mm-hmm.
married to Martel.
Mm-hmm.
She's showing all of us. You
Mm-hmm.
still married to this man and you moved this man in your home, but he gave you the money.
Yeah. Hey, the real
But
Nikki and
y'all,
TJ Queen. Welcome, y'all. How
but
y'all doing?
see
Every time.
that's a good look for all them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's the right way. That's not the right way. Divorce that man. And then you get on TV, y'all come. That's like y'all a bunch of lies to me. Cause y'all got on TV, go to a restaurant with this dude, and y'all like y'all signing divorce papers and y'all didn't.
Mm-hmm.
That part right there, like I don't want to see it every time they show anything on YouTube with them, I click it off. And then for your man to get on YouTube and try to talk about somebody, man, you ashy. I don't care how many muscles that you have on you. And you talking about something, you was in Tyler Perry movie. Which one?
Mm-hmm.
Which
I
one?
thought,
Because
I
I'm
thought he,
still looking.
yeah, but I think he thought his body, the muscles, and being dark skinned. There's some nice looking dark skinned men. He thought all of that was gonna make him a celebrity, but he's so
Trust me,
negative.
G Squad. He's
Yeah.
very negative. Trust me, G Squad. My oldest son just dogged it, but he is a handsome little old dog. Got some pretty dimples in his little jaw. I love him. He is handsome. And I ain't saying that because he's my son. But
Mm-hmm.
he's just as dark and skin just as pretty and smooth. No, you got skin problem, Ken.
Mm-hmm.
Skin problem. And then what makes you look ugly is when you got on YouTube with all that drama, talking to a bunch of women.
Mm-hmm.
You
But I
you
think,
argue with women.
yeah, but I think if Trish tried to get away from that guy, he probably go ballistic.
He
You
unattractive. I don't mean to say this about him. I don't mean no harm. But he look like a monkey. To me.
Mm-hmm.
My
Yeah.
opinion.
Mm-hmm.
My opinion. To me, he look like a monkey.
Mm-hmm.
So while he's sitting up there talking about he handsome, no, you ain't. No. And I'm not saying my husband is handsome, but he handsome to me. And you might be handsome to Trish, but you're not handsome to us.
I don't
Right.
think Trish find him handsome. She be disgusted with him.
What you say, Melanated?
I don't think Trish finds him handsome. I think she's disgusted with him. She like, you see how she reacts when he touches her? It's like, after I saw that, I said, this can't be real. I said, every time they open their mouth and they say something out loud, I feel like they have to be desperate
Did you open
for
the door?
money.
Did you hear the doorbell? See who at the door? Because I don't have on any phone. I'm sorry, y'all.
And I think that, that just shows how desperate they are. Because everybody that have money, they don't say everything that Carlos have them say.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But the ones that's desperate for money, it's like they go by the script, and it's so dumb.
Mm-hmm.
It's so dumb. Like, you ruin any potential branding that you have, because you might be typecast as this dumb dude that was on a reality show TV that was going after a married woman, like it's that was sleeping with the main character, and you was like, it's so dumb. It doesn't make any sense. I would have dropped that role. Like, I don't want it. You can have it. I'm out.
Yeah. Um. They don't have no purpose, and I wonder why Martel didn't go through with that storyline, but he didn't. So it is what it is.
So you believe that Trish and Ken is really together? Like, you believe that that's a real couple? Like, I don't believe it.
No,
I don't believe
no.
it.
Mm-mm.
I don't believe when Martell said we actors, those two are actors, and they bad at it.
Yep.
Yeah.
They bad at it because you lied. You didn't say Martell. This story with Martell. Every person that asks you about it, it's a whole different story. And then when you had that party at your house, I think you was not a good hostess.
Nah, she just always look like she's angry all the time.
It's like, let me do something for the camera so let me be messy. That's what the producers are telling y'all to be messy. Don't be messy.
Mm-hmm.
Because that don't sell.
Right.
It don't. It makes people turn off, especially people my age. I'm not gonna even lie. I don't want to see that. I don't. It's enough drama out in this world already.
Mm-hmm.
It's enough drama in this world already. And we say reality TV. Do they know what reality TV is? That means you bringing your life to the TV. What's going on in your life? When reality TV when reality TV first came out, it was about, what do the celebrities have the same issues as us?
Mm-hmm.
So okay, let's put them out. Do y'all want to get in this spotlight and show the world that y'all is the same, just like normal people? That's what I thought reality TV was, when they was bringing their life to the TV and showing us, like, we go through the crying spells, and we go through the hurts, and we go through the jail stuff, and that's how we knew everybody in Huntsville went to jail. What they went to jail for.
And Marsau telling it.
Marsau telling it, and this one part of him, because every time you look around that he talk about, we a bunch of what he said, we was a bunch of because it kind of like left my mind. What do you call us? G Squad.
What
Deplorables. We a bunch of deplorables. You better look at your wife. He better look at his wife.
Did he tell Martel that his wife is slow?
Very slow.
Martel a fool.
Martel said, how could you be with that slow? She's slow. But you slow too. You slow too, Martel. And you got a slow one with you.
Whoa, she's slower.
Yeah.
Oh,
the slowest, slow.
And see,
she
that's
gave
another
me
thing. Hey, Miss CC, she says, I mean Coco, she says, in my opinion, Ken is jealous of Marquez because he comes from a real celebrity family. Marquez dad launched the careers of Babyface, L.A. Reid, Pebbles, a lot of R&B artists. Ken is a wannabe reality star. Mm-hmm.
But you know what, G Squad? I went on that young man IG page too.
Who Marquez?
That's his name, Marquez. Yep, I went on his IG page. His family. That's the reason why he want to collab with Mel, not collab with her, but work with her, because his family do make products.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I saw it
I go
too.
on his IG page.
I did. Yep, I did. I saw it.
It's his auntie. His auntie. He yes, and he walking all through the uh. I'm sorry, y'all. The factory
Mm-hmm.
where they do everything at. He walking all through it. I said, this
Wow.
boy did really come for money. And then when I was really listening, and then I'm looking at his IG page, I just see him and his kids from the time that they was born until now. So if
Mm.
this man ain't hardly been with his kids, or ain't seen his kids, or don't do, why I'm seeing all these pictures on Instagram of him and his kids
You
since they
heard her
been
lie.
little.
She lied all through Millie Chung. Lied,
Mm-hmm.
lied, lied, and lied. Couldn't tell us. Couldn't have a straight sentence. Nothing. Everything
Mm-hmm.
was jumbled.
She looked like she was talking to the ceiling.
Yeah. She was looking up. Like she was like, "Where's that other lie at?"
Carlos King, you I don't know why you boosting them up, talking about they good for the show, but they not.
Mm-mm.
And
Yeah.
Ken, you think you doing something by going on YouTube talking about millimeters? You ain't doing nothing. Hey, Marsau call us a bunch of deplorables, but hey, it's okay. We still going forward.
He
We
said
ain't
we
on
were
TV looking like a fool. You are.
mm-hmm. He
Trisha is
said we
the
were
Jezebel.
crazy.
Destiny is the
Mhm.
Jezebel.
Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Tisha is the Mammy. Martell, Marsau, and Maurice, they're all like, the do nothing, good for nothing, can't support a family husbands, living off their wives. Yeah, they the straight exploitation. Mm-hmm.
Wow. Mm.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to the show next week. Y'all, I don't look at it when it actually comes on. I catch it a little later, but I'm ready to see what lot y'all gonna be trying to come at Mayor. Okay, keep on.
No problem.
Yeah.
Thank you, G Squad, for letting me up.
All right, love you. Thank you for popping in.
Have a good Sunday. G
Mm-hmm.
Squad Mill gonna look at that girl just like she look at everybody else. You ain't doing nothing but a bunch of talking, a lot of hot air coming out your mouth.
Mm-hmm. All that
That's how
yelling.
Mel gonna look at her. But from my understanding, Mel don't want to film with her no more. Mel don't even want her around her.
Yeah, that's what she said. She's Mel says she's what she say de-invited from anything she have.
Anything she throw.
And Kimmy sitting there looking
Yeah.
like, Kimmy, you knew that when you went over there to take that bone.
Yep.
You
She
already
don't
knew.
like you. But
Mm-hmm.
but my thing is, even when she first got on there, it was like a dislike for Mel already. Cause I kept on saying, I'm like, she don't even know Mel. So why do she have opinion about Mel? And she don't even know her. And it kind of like it. Hi kids. My kids over here, they about to cook.
Yeah, we're about to get off here. Been up here for 2 hours. Aunt Natty talking about this is a great panel. Hey, I'm in the store and can't join. Oh, Aunt Natty, you know you get up here.
Oh, honey.
Mm-hmm.
But I
Miss,
enjoy G Squad. I was listening to y'all, a lot every day, 2 and 3 times a day. Even when I'm
mhm.
at work and I don't supposed to be on the phone. And I put my little ear things in my ear and I had my phone and put my hair over my ear.
Uh-huh.
I just have to listen. But to God be the glory. I just thank you so much. And I want you to stay encouraged.
Mm-hmm.
Stay encouraged. When something negative going through your mind, you go straight into a prayer. And I
Yep.
trust me on this. And when you go into that prayer, when that negative thought go through your mind, or who did you wrong and all that, start praying.
Mm-hmm.
I always do that Bible prayer because we was raised on that prayer with my grandmother. I remember me and my cousins, we used to spend the night at my grandmother's house, and we all got on our knees. And my grandmother did this every time we spent the night at her house. And she taught us this prayer. And we prayed the Our Father which art in heaven. So every time I'm sad, I'm mad, I go straight into a prayer. I don't want it to disturb my peace. And when I go into a prayer and I start walking it off, God remove it.
Yes.
Try it.
Mm-hmm.
Try it.
Mm.
Like I say, you are a blessed woman because I felt your spirit when I first came on your panel. I said, I like her. I like her.
Yes. I'm not gonna change. I'm gonna continue to be my happy self. It's 2025, you know. That's it. That's all. You
And we
know.
don't know what God got in store for us, but whatever He got in store for us, we say thank you.
We say thank you right now. Absolutely. But I love you and thank you so much for joining me on the panel today. I thank
Thank you
everybody
for
that
even having me. Thank you for even having me, G Squad. I appreciate you.
at any time you're always welcome. Aunt Natty, she's at the grocery store. She couldn't join us today. But knowing me, sometimes I pop back on. It depends on what I hear. If I'm on YouTube or whatever. But if y'all didn't hit that like button on your way in, please hit it on your way out. Miss Gardner, love you so much. Thank you. And like I said,
I
you're
love you
always
too, G Squad. And
and,
be looking for that, okay? Be looking for
okay.
that blessing.
And that's my number. Reach out to me sometime.
I will. I will. I
Yes.
will. I will.
But
I
anyway, I
will.
love y'all. Thank y'all for joining, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Y'all have a good Sunday afternoon. Bye.
Bye bye.